Once
I'll make it work.
orthotics and extra additional strengthening and all those things, it will work.
I'm going to break the mold. Oh, thank you.
Oh, 100%. I mean, with the orthotics, that's when if you have extras cover, private health, generally you'll have a pool of funds there to cover the orthotics. And they go from 450 to 700, let's just say. It depends upon what you need.
With my feet,
Yeah.
well, am I on like I need the highest tech stuff?
No, it's very simple.
Okay.
It's riffle correction, medial heel wedge, and then arch correction.
I heard
It's very basic.
I heard you guys do things like carbon fiber, orthotics.
Carbon fiber, poly, EVA, portions of both, 3D.
Is it comfortable?
It's a consideration, 100%. So patients that get orthotics for the first time,
Yeah.
I could go a high arch. Let's just say they need it. All the risk factors in the room suggest it. But you go for a medium or a low because you know they're not going to cope with it.
Not straight off the bat.
Not straight off the bat.
Right.
You give them first pair of orthotics, okay, that'll correct, they notice benefits, okay, but then the next pair, that's when you're really like, okay, we need to go.
I've
Depends.
actually,
It
I've
really
seen a
depends.
podiatrist a long time ago.
Yeah.
They never explained any of this stuff to me. So that I got my first wedge in, I
There's
stuck
levels.
it in. 2 weeks later, I was like, this has to come out because it hurts so much
Yeah.
I can't use it.
Yeah,
And
they
then
should have
what's
said
the
to you,
point? And you go, how's it go? It hurts. And you go, oh, well, just keep it going. And I'm like, I can't.
and that's it.
And that was it. And I never went back because just, what's the point?
They really should have said to you, when you get this device, there's a wearing in process.
Yeah.
An hour the first day, 2 hours the second, 3 hours the third, over the first 2 weeks. You can expect additional aches and pains.
They did say it's uncomfortable, but that's about it.
That's it. Yeah, they should have let you know.
Another analogy, it's quite like braces.
Yep. It's a lengthy process, it can be, and it just takes correction over time.
But it just depends how bad the teeth were in the first
I
place.
tell you what, like I've seen some patients which they come in here slightly off neutral, corrected within 6 months, don't need orthotics again, all good.
That's not real.
No. I had very similar foot posture to you, and then I've been wearing orthotics since 7 because I had intense knee pain when I was playing basketball.
Since 7 is
Since 7.
Yeah, 7 years old.
7 years old, yeah. And that was the actual instigating factor as to why I got in podiatry, because I could barely run. And then when I got orthotics, Spectres, state team, here we go, we're on. So it was actually instrumental, and that's why I'm a podiatrist.
So you played for, I don't know what to expect this.
I did, yeah.
State? Big?
Yep, state, think.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you played for VBL?
I played up until top age 21s, and at that time it was, what was it, Big V?
BB.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Cool. You got some old highlight reels? Cool, man. We used to run some.
No, you won't be able to YouTube me.
Yeah,
Old school days, like you could get like Bendigo tournament footage of me.
like, yes, do the workouts and stuff. At what point do orthotics kick in?
When the podiatrist says so. I would say when what I will do next assessment usually is in three weeks to a month. I will do a couple of the choice assessments that I found that were complex today or altered. So if you're really tight with calf flexibility, I'll test it again. If you've been doing
Post-workout.
yeah. So I'll do it again, and if it's still tight, you need a bit of help.
So
That's
what
when the
you-
orthotic comes in.
So what you've done right now is you've benchmarked everything,
Yeah,
and you have a
Yeah.
sense of where he's at.
correct.
So the next time he comes, so you've given him some stuff to do, just from a workout perspective.
Definitely.
We haven't prescribed him what orthotics he needs to wear just yet.
Just yet.
So you want to see him go away, get some action done.
I want it
first.
to be ingrained. I
Yeah,
want the
ingrained.
orthotics, yeah.
Yeah, and then come back in 3 weeks, test it out.
Yes.
So we might come back and film this session,
Yep.
the testing, and see if what he's doing is
Yep.
making a difference.
Yep.
And then if he requires orthotics at that point still,
I'll make that
you
judgment
make
call.
the judgment call then.
And then I treat you as well. So I do the dry needling, I'll do the massage, I'll do all those things.
Right.
Suspicion-wise, is
Yep.
that you think I will need?
Yeah. High suspicion.
Just even if he does exercises, it's going to help some, but it's not going to fix everything that structurally.
Only because of the way my feet are.
Because of his foot posture, it will help slightly, but not the whole way.
And everyone's different.
Everyone's different.
Yep.
Yep.
He's
He's really flat. So 0
Strong
is
but flat.
strong but flat. There's like -12, which is extremely high arched, +12, which is extremely flat, you're a plus 11.
Wow.
And that's the foot posture scale that they used for that
really?
study that I mentioned before. Yeah, you're a plus 11.
I'm diametrically opposed to what a good arch is.
Yep.
So if I was to put, I'm gonna just draw a
stop,
graph
yes.
here. So you've got that graph that's the foot posture.
Yes.
And then on this axis here is how strong and flexible and
Yes.
mobile you physically can
Yep.
put energy through. So that's what you're gauging everything.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But there are exceptions to this rule.
Correct.
There are always exceptions, but generally if you are compromised, either really flat or really high arched, you're less efficient.
Should I be playing sport at a plus 11? Or should I hang it up?
You can.
Okay.
You can always play sport. You
Even at a
can.
very high level,
It'd be more difficult.
but doable.
Do you know what? The best athletes I've seen have quite rigid levers through their legs, like they're usually higher arched, which is pretty funny. Yeah.
So
it's
if I
outliers.
make it into some level of elite sport,
Yes,
it's breaking the norm, is what you're saying.
correct.